Sandra here, and welcome to another stream for the 23rd September 2022. So, looking to the dollar index, so what we can see here, price basically moved up. Then we had on the Wednesday the FOMC fired up, then it took the previous day's high. You can see just slide it, and then we got here break of the structure, taking out these two liquidity zones. So does it mean it is a reversal, long-term reversal? I'm not sure. I'm not thinking that is a big reversal, but I think maybe time for the smaller pullback could be here. So what we got here now is that as the price has made this, then we've been making this pull back in here, and right now we got this two equal highs. So I'm thinking that most likely price will go higher in here, and I think that this previous day's high doesn't have to be visited, because if we look how the price was going up, basically we break through the previous week's high where was liquidity, then some people entering shorts here. So here most likely another liquidity being taken out, right? Another liquidity here because the traders of course shorted, and there was some longs, so those moves was taken out again, and then again, here the liquidity above the previous day's high. So of course it's a probability game, and the price can of course go up, like this. We cannot do anything with that, but based on the price action and based on the what uh, I see that is working for me, I'm thinking that this is something what is going to happen. And if we look for example to the euro, uh, the market makers are leaving the liquidity in here as well, right? So we still have the previous day's low, which is this one, but I have highlighted this one because they are very close, and most likely if price goes through this liquidity, it will take out this one as well, right? And today we have the central bank, European Central Bank. uh what they gonna be talking about actually? There is EU. I'm not sure here, but I'm sure that it's definitely a. Let me take this out. What we're gonna see here? You see here is some global service, global economic sentiment. So for today at 10 o'clock, Eurozone PMI. Okay. Purchasing manager in the index, then global index, then some economic sentiment, but it's on the 29th anyway. So there's going to be some news, and I'm thinking that the euro will be probably taking this out, right? So the euro can be much more volatile, but what I like is a pound, because the pound, as yesterday they raised the interest rates, price has to move up. But again, let's go to track the whole scenario, right? So we are starting in here on the previous week, then we got the break through the previous week low, so we are loading the liquidity, right? Then the price has dropped even lower here. This is the FOMC manipulation. So here we can see some breakout. Definitely someone has entered it here, was trapped, with the stop loss here, expecting the price will go up, right? Then the price has came down for the stop losses. It was ranging, then starting on the beginning of the day, attracting for the another longs, maybe, but below the Asian range, another liquidity taken out, and boom, up on the Bank of the England news. Retested the previous week's low, then dropping down, back down into the origin of the move. And right now, I think we could get a move up from here. Uh, that's my opinion. I actually have a trade on this one, and I will show you in here. We can see, let's go to the pound, right? So this is my trade. Uh, yes, I have entered at two, two, you know, I have entered here. I had actually my my buy limit order in here because I thought that it will start to move yesterday, which did not happen, but I held the trade overnight. And now I got my stop loss below this 1.12 whole number. Here is my stop loss, right? 53 pips, targeting expecting the price to move higher, but once we reach this liquidity, I will definitely close part of my trade. If we reach this liquidity, it of course can go to my stop loss. That's a game, right? Next trade which I got is a USD cat, because in here we have as well, if we look at it this way, and I don't have it highlighted on this chart, but we can see that we had the Friday's highs. So this was the previous week high. Then the price was taking the previous day high. Look, another previous day high taken out, and here another previous day high, right? Then we had this quite strong drop, and then what I was looking in that moment was that we actually have this inducement when the price has made this drop, pullback, and then another break in here. And in this break, of course, someone has entered the market with the stop loss above this one. So I was thinking, all right, here is a liquidity in that moment. So above it, in that supply zone or the order block, if you will, I would like to be entering, right? Placing my stop loss above this and expecting price to drop down at least to retest this previous week's high, where I would like to take partial of my profit. But if we look here, we got this relative equal lows, right? What I have done. Okay, this one. So we have these two relative equal lows. So why I think the price will come here, why I think this will be my target, because those traders who are trading on the bigger time frame, and I don't say they're trading wrong, but they will most likely probably enter at this breakout of this week's high, and if they're trading the weeks, they probably had some bigger targets, and where they will put stop losses, they will put stop loss somewhere below it. But if you look on the break of the previous week's high, where you put stop loss, okay, it could be nice to put it maybe somewhere below these two lows, because these two lows looks like a support, like a strong level, right? So I'm actually trading against the breakout traders, right? So let's see how this will play out. I will of course need to dollar get weaker, so the price will have the strongest level here in the 50% of this three consecutive candles move up. On the 50% of that move in here will be the strongest level. So if it does this, that would be perfect, right? So let's see. Of course, this is my franc yen trade, and it's a killer. It's one of the best trades for some recent time. So I was actually tracking the franc yen for the past week, and I actually had the trade already in here, because here was this previous week's high taken out. All this pattern which I'm still repeating here. So I actually entered here with the sell stop, right, with targets somewhere much lower, and then I actually moved my stop loss to the break even in here, right? So I was actually taken out on the break even here, and then I was thinking like, oh, okay, so it's breaking again. So right now, when I saw that we got this break in here, so what had happened, right? Then think about it. We know majority of the traders are breakout traders. So if they enter here, these people will put stop loss here, or some of them here. So I said, okay, I think I still got a chance to get into the trade, and if not, I will definitely not be one of those who will short it here, right? So then, if it's going down without me, then I would be rather waiting somewhere, somewhere like above this trend line, and waiting for some violation into some levels where I will want to short, right? But it was not happening, and then the price was going higher, and here I had the alarm, so I was like interested. Okay, that could be good. Then I saw this break up, and I said like, okay, so it's going higher. In this moment, I'm thinking, okay, it's going higher, and maybe the uptrend continues, right? Maybe all this what I was thinking in here was wrong. But yesterday we had actually the franc. Swiss franc news, and I was watching pound franc because I'm quite heavily loaded on the pound franc trade. So I saw that actually they raised the interest rates as they said, but they as well said that they will be doing the in FX intervention on the markets. That means that they will be keeping the price of the franc low, because if you look to the Swiss franc, it's a fucking strong against everything, and it's not good for them if is it too strong. So I was watching the pound franc, then I went, okay, I must check this franken because I got this trade under my radar. So I have seen it that the price is dropping like this. So what it basically did is that we can see that they took out these two liquidity levels, and then with this strong rejection here and this strong, so I said like, here I must go. So I entered with the sell stop in here, and I put the stop loss above this level here. Of course, if I enter like this, that would be much better, but I had like two lots trades, and on this bottom it was like a 6,000, right? So because if you look at this, it's a lot of pips. It's actually like 500 pips here, right? So I closed 1,500 profit, half lot, and still I got one and a half lot here. And where I think the price will go is somewhere around here, because it's a monthly open. We got where it started. Here is the first, right? So you can see here on the bottom, it's a first. So here, somewhere here is a monthly open price. So I think the price will come here, and it can go much lower, but I will basically close it all here, because in here I was calculating it's gonna be like 12,000 K profit, like very good trade. Next one, this one is a Aussie JPY, and actually this one I still holding. And here we had I posted in my groups, in my communities. You can see the links below this video. So here we entered, and price was dropping, and here we closed. Actually, we survived this pullback. It was annoying. I should close it here. Here we closed 80% of the positions, and we still holding 20%, right? So this move was like 1 to 4. So we closed something like a 3.5% or something like that. And right now we still holding 20% of this position. So it's going to be, if it reach this bottom, and I'm still planning to add some more, but I need to see some violation, because now this trade is going to be full of the people. So I think the pullback will come soon, and I believe that the traders will be trying to trade the trend line, and where I would like to enter is above the trend line in some order block or supply demand, or the supply zone, something like this. I would be interested to enter above it. But for now I'm holding this, and if I get this 13 rewards, which would be like which would be with the 2% risk, which would be 26, but with the only 20% of the full positions, it will still give me like a 5% gain, which is still good. So holding this one, and what I still got is here. Okay, I still have this one because it is a, you probably, if you've been watching yesterday this stream, yesterday's stream, I was saying that I won't see the break of this and then entering long, right? But it was too sharp, so I missed this trade. And right now is what I'm looking for. First of all, it's quite difficult to enter this, right? When you have such a candle, right? I don't want to be entering here, following the following the trying to chase the price. But so what I did, all this move down, all these candles in here, it's a basically a demand zone, right? But you don't want to enter on the top. The best entry is in the middle, which is here. Here is the middle, and what I as well drawn in here is this level, and here is a 62% Fibonacci retracement, right? So here is what I would like to be entering below the 50% for sure. Then we entering into the order block, which is all these candles which been here. Basically, this move down has been done to manipulate the price and create the long positions which caused this move, right? So once we get back at least 62%, of course the better entry would be here on the 52, on the 50, on the 50% of this order block, or even down here, right? That would be the best trade. But I'm entering here, and I will explain you why. Because if you look at this move is, it's like 160 pips, right? And it actually went through one, two, almost three. It went above the three highs, right? So that is a at least short-term reversal, right? So I'm thinking we can reach these two equal highs in here, and I don't think that the price will come back down all the way down here. So that's why I will be waiting on this 62 Fibonacci retracement. And same thing I'm seeing on this Aussie franc. Here I want to enter on the retest of this previous week's low, right? And then I got this Aussie Kiwi. I actually had the trade in here. Here I've been entering here, and then I actually was closed before somewhere here. I think on the Wednesday. Yes, I closed it with a slight profit before the FOMC. So right now we have this situation. So this day's high was taken out. So that's good that I closed, because otherwise I would have a stop loss. And right now the price is dropping in here. So I thought that we will might see a violation above this one, and but it's probably not happening. But if that happen, I got my alarm and I will be watching it like a hawk, because I think these two relative equal lows will be visited, right? So yes, I think that's it for me for this week. Oh, all right, we got as well this cut JPY and all these things which I was talking about, and as you can see, I was not able to catch the trade with some interesting entry, right? So what I am looking for now, I would be looking for this is obviously a trend change, right? So what I would be looking for is a entries on some pullbacks and the violations of the of some retail logic entries, right? So yeah, waiting. This I missed this one. I have missed this one as well. You know, was waiting for the pullback, did not happen. Um, uh, I missed this one. You know, was expecting the price to come higher, did not happen here. But it's not a problem. You know, you don't need to catch every trade, and you will never catch all the trades, and you will never hold the trades probably completely all the way into the profits. We will always be leaving the um, money on the table. That's part of the trading, you know. So currently I'm having this one as that I got this one. We will see how it's gonna play. You know, I got this one. I got Frank. I got Aussie with the 20% of the positions, and I'm waiting on this Kiwi Frank, Aussie Frank, watching the Aussie Kiwi. Right, that's for me okay, because already just this one trade is making me right now more than 5%. Right, so let's see. All right, my friends, this is it from me for today. And I wish you a happy rest of the Friday and the weekend. I'm just going to check the comments. Hello, my friends. Schwarzenegger. Hello, Bronan. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming. Hope all these my commentaries are not boring and might are suitable or suitable. What I wanted to say, and hope it's you learning something or All right, my friends. That's is it. Bye bye.